What a good Samaritan.
I love how stupid they are. I don't get it.
This video is brought to you by CASHAPP. More on them in just a bit.
Aloha, fellow rejects. We're here to watch a show that was a surprise enjoyment. I'm excited to be back here with these two gents. Because we're going to watch Ted Season 1, Episode 2. Season 2, wouldn't you know it? It's coming around the corner. Oh, very soon.
That's crazy.
It's like we planned it. What will have you guys think? This wasn't just perfect coincidence. So, how you feeling, man? How you feeling, Mr. Jon Maturan?
I'm doing well, man. I'm excited to watch this again. Just share laughs with you and be stupid and silly. Let's just freaking do it. Yeah, how about you guys?
Excited for Humphrey to be smart and condescending.
Yes, this is what I'm here to do, to yuck the yum of every Seth MacFarlane fan. How are you, G?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm currently doing, I don't know, I pulled a muscle or something. I haven't been able to, like, really, it's like in the Batman movies. I can't really move my head right now. So I'm going to try to just stay in, like, this perfect position. I got some muscle pain going on. So hopefully some laughter will be the best medicine for today.
There you go.
Let's get to it.
The other night, I was out at a basketball game with my whole family. I only asked this guy in front of me to just sit down a bit so I could see.
Oh, no.
He beat me unmerciful. He beat me very badly, and my hairpiece fell off.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. The Jerky Boys are like
Oh, Jerky Boys.
comedy geniuses.
It's like the telephone was just sitting there for 100 years, and it took these two guys to figure out what it was for.
All right, I gotta take a leak.
Oh, is it her?
Shit.
No, the bullies.
Oh, it's Clive.
This is bad. I really gotta go. You saw me down that Capri Sun at lunch.
Oh, no.
Johnny, you gotta hold it.
It's not safe to hold your pee.
Think about baseball.
Is that how it works?
Think about your dad coming out of the bedroom naked on a weekend.
What?
Oh.
Follow me in there and stand guard.
All right.
Oh, no. I'm very nervous for how this is going to play out.
Yeah.
Just pee on Clive.
All right, go on. Get
Worked.
to peeing.
All right, just watch the door.
Okay.
Hey,
Well, go on. Hurry up.
I can't, all right? There's another guy in here and I'm pee shy.
Hey, dude, do you mind? My buddy's self-conscious.
Yeah, I thought he might be having some trouble when I didn't hear anything. You take all the time you need to. Don't judge.
We should normalize this behavior in the men's room.
Yay.
There you go.
Thank you.
That is all the thanks I need.
What a good Samaritan.
Jesus?
Say anything.
You know?
Okay.
This is Seth MacFarlane canon.
That's not how it works.
Hey, look who's here. It's Bennett. And he's got his little boyfriend with him.
What if I am his boyfriend? I can satisfy him in a way you never could.
Oh, my gosh.
Way he gets tossed around.
You wouldn't want to slap.
Wow!
He's still going.
Ew.
Bennett, pee much?
Oh,
Damn,
that does suck.
Why don't you go ask your mother's face? Ooh. I am so sorry. That was so over the line.
What the?
Was it?
Dude, that's sick.
It was out of my mouth before I knew what it was. Kind of like your mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
No.
Oh, no, not fine.
No, not the toilet. I'm not supposed to get wet. It said so on my tag.
What? Oh, he's...
Yeah, the joke's on us, Johnny. Pipes don't go anywhere. The kids are just flushing them back and forth all day.
Ugh. Ugh.
Ew.
Ew.
Oh, no. Not in the high school bathroom.
Wow.
Hey.
Dun, dun, dun.
How can you watch that shit? Just car chases and blowing stuff up.
We're learning about the struggles of Vietnam veterans and how to turn a wood chipper into a cannon that shoots cabbages.
Yeah. And how plans come together.
Dr. Franco called when you were at work today. He says you're overdue for a colonoscopy.
Yeah, I'm not getting one of those. That guy's a quack.
No, he's not. He's very smart.
Not all Jewish doctors are smart.
Hey.
Wow. Even when you're technically on the right side, you still find a way to ruin it.
I just said they're not all smart. Some of them Hebrews are just in it for the money. Sorry, Hebrews and she-brews.
And they bruise too.
It wasn't so bad when I did it.
When the hell did you have a colonoscopy?
Last year when I was having my tummy troubles, where I had you drop me off across the street at the mall. I didn't want to worry you.
Oh, no.
This is hilarious. You're afraid of a procedure Ansu's got done without even telling you.
Whoa.
I walked home.
She walked
What?
Just a couple of miles. Couldn't feel my legs anyway, so it didn't matter if my pumps got slushy. My results were negative.
Good.
Oh gosh,
Good for you.
I'm so worried.
This colonoscopy is tearing this family apart.
Man, I wish the A-team was real. That way we could hire him to beat the shit out of Clive.
That'd be so cool.
Friggin' dope.
Is that Muriel's son, Clive?
I don't know, is Muriel's son a sadistic steroid bully with a pee fetish?
He doesn't have a father, you know.
So it's okay.
Oh, yeah, he walked out on Muriel before Clive was even born. That's probably why he's so unhappy.
Classic defense mechanism. Hurt people, hurt people.
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying Clive is a bastard child? Johnny, we have been blessed with information we can weaponize.
Yep.
What would the jerky boys do?
Yep.
Oh, hell yes.
Oh, we are gonna this guy's head up so bad.
Oh, no.
Oh, good Lord.
Clive, this is your father. I abandoned you when you were a baby. Sorry about that. I had a rough day.
Dad, is this really you?
Had a rough day. This is so totally your dad.
Dad, I knew you'd call someday.
Mom said you wouldn't, but I just knew it.
Where are you? Can I meet you?
Oh, my God.
Be at Friendly's tomorrow after school. And wear a sailor suit.
What?
Sailor suit?
Yeah, I spent some time in the Navy, so it's
Child's
sentimental
Play
for
3.
me. You know, I fought in the war.
Oh, which one?
You got that right, my friend.
Where do I get a sailor suit?
Oh,
You back-talking me? See, this smart-mouth attitude is exactly why I left.
Oh, my God.
Dad, I can't wait to meet you.
Yeah, get those hopes sky high, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Get him up.
That's so funny.
Wait, no, we can't. He'll see us and he'll kick our...
No, he won't. This was good.
Pistaches, both.
Even he's got a stash.
Hey, keep these milkshakes coming, huh?
Sure thing.
You know, we're celebrating. Just landed a big account. Bounty. It's a very famous paper towel.
Bounty.
Well, you know, originally the slogan was supposed to be the quicker picker-upper, but we added the word thicker, quicker picker-upper.
Nice.
Bought a summer house with that one adjective.
Congratulations.
Yeah, my wife's miles away, even when we're in the same room.
Oh, no.
She hasn't let me touch her since the miscarriage.
My guy.
Be back with your fribbles.
You're fribble.
What's that?
I went so dark.
Sad, dude.
Forgive me for trying to add a little gravity into the backstory, all right? I mean, why would
Gravity,
travel
I
to...
want to...
Do you want sprinkles?
We picked out a name. Stop! No, that's what everyone says. I get to grieve.
Wait, too. We picked out a name.
Oh, no.
Holy shit.
Lawrence.
Yes.
There you go. Now
Yes.
you're a proper seaman.
Ah.
Going in.
The fake mustache
maybe
is
don't
surprisingly
talk to
good.
the waitress while I'm gone.
Just fucking go.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
This is not going to end well.
Yes, it will. It will end very well.
Good afternoon, friendlies.
Yeah, hi. I need you to deliver a message to one of your customers. Dumb-looking guy dressed like an idiot.
Sir, this is friendlies. Can you be more specific?
This is his dad. I got a message for him.
Oh, my gosh.
Jeez.
I have a message for you from your dad.
Oh, God.
He says he's not coming because you're a disappointment
Oh
to
my
him,
gosh.
and he's glad he left, and
Oh
he
my
likes his adopted Korean kids better.
Cruel.
Sorry.
Wow.
It's so mean.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I love how fucking stupid they are. I don't get it.
Man, this is way sadder than the miscarriage.
His name was going to be Lawrence.
That's a great shot of the two of them.
You look like Ron Burgundy.
Yeah.
I love how they felt bad. So
He's gonna get bullied more because he's now more.
Hey, did you guys hear? Clive tried to kill himself.
Oh my gosh, dude.
He ate an entire bottle of Flintstones vitamins.
Did he say why he did it?
Who cares? I never felt more free. Now I can wear my Ace of Base shirt without getting my kicked.
You hear that, boys?
Live your truth.
Shit, Teddy, what are we gonna do?
It's out of our hands. If he wants to wear the shirt, he's gonna wear the shirt.
If Clive wasn't an idiot, he'd be dead right now.
All right.
Clive was an idiot. He'd be dead right now.
Wow. Oh, no.
Oh.
Nature abhors a vacuum.
There's a new Clive in town.
Hello?
Hey, Clive, it's your dad.
You done barfing up Bam Bams?
Leave me alone.
Wait, just hang on.
I'm sorry about not showing up yesterday.
Then why'd you do it? And why'd you leave that message?
It was a test.
It was a test of your manhood.
Oh my gosh.
You said you liked your adopted Korean kids better.
Well, you know, I don't have them anymore.
Oh, my God.
Now, it seemed like a cool idea at the time, but it was costing me a shitload, so I had to release them. That's why you're so important to me, Clive. That's why our relationship is so important.
Oh my gosh.
Well, then, can I meet you for real?
Yes, eventually, but right now I'm kind of busy with work.
What do you do?
What do I do?
Ad exec trying to have kids?
Same character.
Soldier of fortune in the Los Angeles underground.
Whoa.
Yeah, me and these other crack commandos fight injustice.
A-team.
The A-team.
If people have a problem, and if no one else can help, and if you can find us, maybe you can hire me and my friends. That's kind of like our slogan.
My dad has a van.
My dad has a van.
I suck at school. I have a math test tomorrow. I'm probably gonna fail.
I bet you're smarter at math than you think.
Like, if a
Bully beats up 10 kids for their sexuality, and 20% of them are in the choir, so they get extra beatings, how many go to the hospital?
Come on, you do it.
2.
Guess what, Mr. I Can't?
you just did math.
I feel really good right now.
Oh, I feel so
We're just gonna
good.
get beat up some more.
Yeah.
If he kills himself now, it's from other stuff.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Savage.
Hey, you know what's weird? I've been like thinking about Clive.
Yeah, me too.
They're becoming like a dad.
Yeah.
I don't know why he hangs out with those boys. They're a bad influence.
Yeah.
That does.
Holy shit. I think that's his test.
What does it say?
I don't know. There's a grate on the front, but I can't see it. We gotta get a closer look.
How?
Clandestine mission.
Drop it on him.
What the fuck do you want, Bennett?
Nothing. I'm just walking around. You know how I be.
Yeah?
Oh, damn.
C+.
God, I knew he could do it.
They're proud parents.
Great job, buddy.
Our little genius.
Matty, why are you so resistant to a colonoscopy? I know it's scary to think about what they might find, but early detection is
You
best.
think I'm worried about cancer? You get cancer. You don't have to pay taxes.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah.
Cut the shit and just tell me the truth.
When they put you under, you're not in control. You can say some shit and not even remember it.
Oh, no.
I don't want anybody to find out my secrets.
What secrets?
I got secrets.
Okay, well, what the fuck do you care what some doctor thinks of them?
Doctors talk. This is a small town. I don't want to ruin my reputation.
Whoa.
You're banned from Dunkin' Donuts. You gotta do this, okay? You catch colon cancer too late, you're dead. You'd be leaving John and Suze on their own. You really want to do that?
Banned from Dunkin's is like a death sentence.
But you gotta go with me.
What?
To your colonoscopy?
When they drug me up, if I start saying anything about Vietnam, you gotta make a lot of noise.
Why? What happened in Vietnam?
La 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 la, like that. It's me. Here's the doctor. Hey, Doc. This one time in Vietnam.
Do it. Do it.
One time in Vietnam, Doc.
La 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 la.
Keep
la,
going.
la,
One
la,
time
la,
in
la,
Vietnam.
la, la,
Louder. About to spill my secrets.
What is going on?
I'll get the colonoscopy.
I feel like it's Christmas. From here on out, I'm going for full-on alcoholism.
Why not? Right,
Am I
Dad.
crazy? I kind of want to call Clive and tell him he did good.
Keep calling him.
He should know his dad's proud of him.
Oh, my God.
Let's just call him.
Okay.
Real parental issues.
Is his dad going to secretly be an A-Team cameo or something?
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Hey, Clive, it's your dad.
Guess what? I totally aced that test. Got a C+.
Good for you, champ. That's great. That's not really ace, but...
Yeah.
My birthday's coming up on Saturday, and I was wondering
Oh, boy.
I could see you.
Sorry, pal. I got a work thing.
I just wish I could meet you just once.
Oh, no.
It's an important mission. We found a terrorist base under the roller rink, so we're going undercover as dealers. And if we find love along the way, we'll take it.
It's got to be a plot line.
But hey, maybe next year, huh?
Sure.
I like how he doesn't hold the phone up to his ear.
Yeah.
Man, I feel really bad letting him down again.
You know what? His dad needs to send him a really great birthday gift.
Oh, no.
All right.
I don't know where
Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Ooh, Sega Genesis.
Sega Genesis.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why not?
Just worried he's gonna spend all day in his room instead of playing outside.
They're concerned.
Just look, it's his 17th birthday. He'll be an adult soon. We don't have many of these left.
I just feel like you're always trying to spoil him.
Mom and Dad are arguing.
You're too strict with it. You always have been.
Well, somebody has to be the bad cop, and frankly, I feel like it's shitty of you to always dump that on me.
You know what? None of this shit matters anyway, because we only got $20.
What are we gonna do?
Where's the menswear?
Dude, Clive's got
good.
2 dads
You ready?
now. Oh, yeah, I was
Turn
waiting.
right.
Yes. Yes!
Why don't I just wear the coat myself?
Extra height, Johnny.
Why don't I just wear the coat myself?
I'm gonna go ahead and take the rest of the day off.
Wow. Thank you, tall supervisor.
Tall supervisor.
Talk louder. Your feet are blocking my ears.
Hard left, hard left, hard left.
Oh, my God. You...
Fucking tell me when I'm gonna bump into something.
Oh, this is gonna be a problem.
Oh, no, the Genesis.
Excellent work. You can take your lunch now.
Okay, we were stealing it for a kid who doesn't have a dad, and that's not even really shoplifting, right?
You boys are in big time trouble.
Wait, I know
We're
this
gonna
guy.
need your
Yeah, I
parents'
know
phone
this
numbers.
My parents are out of town.
I don't have parents on account of I'm a teddy bear that came alive.
It's really important to us that we help this kid. Haven't you ever had something that was just really, really important to you? Something that you'd do anything to make happen? Like maybe you wanted to be the best security guard in Boston.
I really wanted to be an actor.
Oh, wow.
Hell yeah.
Oh, this just got so much worse.
When I was in my 20s, I did this community theater production of Pippin. And when the show ended, I found out John Rubinstein was in the audience.
Oh my God.
Who was, of course, the original Pippin.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, I was about to say.
And he said, I really enjoyed the show. You were all wonderful.
It's amazing just even here. I mean, I was here just here.
John Rubinstein gave me a look, and that look said, you were on the stairway to stardom.
Oh, good Christ.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what I said, too. I guess life had other plans for me. But that's okay. Everything has its season.
Yes.
Show me a reason and I'll soon show you a rhyme. Cats fit on the windowsill, children fit in the snow. So why do I feel like I don't fit in anywhere I go?
They're going to commit to the bit.
Come on, pick it up.
Sorry. Wow.
Come on,
That
Seth.
felt fucking great. You guys can go ahead.
We're good to go, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, really appreciate it. This was wonderful.
Yeah.
We're all going to go our separate ways, but we'll take a piece of today with us.
Hell yeah. That guy's in a lot of Christopher Guest movies.
This has got to stop.
I know, it's gotten out of control.
Raising Clive is not our responsibility. We got to tell him the truth.
No.
No.
Everything has
Why?
its season. Everything has its time.
Yes.
We've got a very big sale.
On aisle 9.
Yeah.
There you go.
This was a bad idea.
Will you fucking relax? It's gonna be fine.
You hear the word Vietnam, you yell like the place is burning down. Do you understand me?
Yes, Jesus.
I want to hear what he has to say.
Yeah.
We are all set to begin your procedure.
Yeah, listen, this is my niece. She's gonna be with me in the room there.
Oh, I'm afraid that's not allowed.
No, wait a minute. You don't understand. She's always with me for every colonoscopy, right?
I love watching.
Interesting, but it's medical staff only. I really am sorry.
Give us a minute, okay?
Get
under the gurney. What? Hide under the gurney.
I am not doing that.
You don't go under for a colonoscopy, do you?
Hey, you can. You don't
Yeah,
always have to.
Yeah.
But you can.
They're professionals. They've heard everything.
I don't trust them. You don't become a butt doctor unless you're into some really weird shit. It's sexual for them.
This is not sexual for them.
I'll give you $300.
Seriously?
You're always whining about how expensive your textbooks are. $300.
Take the money now.
You have lost your fucking mind.
No. What a strange plot line.
Yes.
Let's see what he's working with here.
Oh, no.
Hair on the tip. That's a new one.
Yeah.
Poor wife, huh? I was just thinking that.
Guys, I gotta be honest. This is sexual for me.
Blackout.
Oh, hey, Clive. Can we talk to you for a second?
What do you two want?
Why talk to me?
It's about your dad.
What about my dad?
Your dad invited us to your birthday party, and he said he's gonna be there too.
Oh, good Lord.
I'm not having a party. He said he wasn't gonna be around.
That's because it's a surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I spoiled it.
Oh, no, I ruined it.
I knew it. I knew he'd show up. Hell yeah!
Why don't you just act as a dad and say to be nice?
What the fuck are we supposed to do now? He thinks his dad's showing up.
I don't know. We find somebody to be his dad.
Well, fucking who?
I don't know. We find an actor or something.
Bert, it's all coming together.
Right, we got balloons, a cake.
They have to really plan this out.
How did it go? It was a living nightmare.
Doc says I'm clean as a whistle, nothing to worry about.
That's not all the doctor said.
What do you mean?
It was the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. Matty made me go into the operating room with him, so
Blaire,
I could
what the
shut
hell?
him up if the drugs made him say some shit about Vietnam.
You're not getting those $300.
I don't care. Nothing is worth what I went through today. Do you know where they put the wand when they're done with it?
Ugh.
What is she talking about?
Forget it, Susan.
No, Matty, this is insane. You have to talk about it and move on because I am not fucking doing that again in 5 years.
Whatever it is, I'm sure we'll understand.
No, you won't. This was war.
For Christ's sake, Matty, we're your family. Just fucking tell us.
I off a dog.
What?
Whoa.
Oh my God.
What does that have to do with the war?
That was before we knew how fucked up it was.
You've never been to war. Things happen.
Whose dog was it?
My platoon was camped in the jungle, about 2 clicks south of the Dolung Bridge. Our dog Scout was with us.
Oh my gosh.
My buddy Donnie and I were about to start the night watch when we noticed Scout had an...
Frickin' Donnie.
Well, you were very handsome back then.
Let me do this, Susan.
Let me do this.
For it to go away on its own, but it didn't. It was obviously stuck. Now that can be dangerous for a dog.
Oh my God.
We didn't have a medic with us, and I had to do something. I tried to ease it back in, but it popped out. Time was running out. Let me tell you, that dog had sniffed out more landmines than I could count.
Oh my God.
He'd saved all of our lives, so I had to keep trying. And that's when it happened. He made a noise like a bark, but happier.
Oh.
Donnie and I didn't make eye contact for the rest of the war.
Oh, no. Donnie.
You soldiers gave so much.
I think you did the right thing. Very heroic.
Very heroic.
You did it there, so we didn't have to do it here.
Stand down, soldier.
The way that it was directed was perfect.
Yeah, I agree. Gotta give it to him.
2, 3.
Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, I paid off a techie at school. Just remember to keep the other one on so we can hear you and Clive.
If you could not give me specific line readings, that would be great.
What?
You know, tell me what you want to communicate, and then I will interpret it as an actor.
Oh, good Lord.
Where am I coming from?
Huh?
Like, just before I meet Clive, where was I?
You were right fucking here talking to us.
Prior motivation.
Where was the character? It'll affect how I play the scene.
He was playing Pippin on Broadway.
He was at home, grieving over his wife's missing.
yes.
It's all coming again.
You should get into the business.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Clive?
Dad? Is that you?
I've returned.
I've returned.
Now tell him you can't stay. You've got an important mission back in L.A. There's a sniper trying to take out the world's top surfers in Malibu.
I can't stay long. My wife and I have suffered a personal tragedy.
See, it plays great.
No.
Shut up.
I have a stepmom? What's her name?
Catherine. She's a widowed farm owner, and she's hired me as a farmhand at her
Whoa.
estate.
Is that Pippin? He's doing Pippin. I thought you were a soldier of fortune.
You're blowing this, you...
Sitting on the floor.
He only knows one rule.
No.
Clive's gonna beat the shit out of him.
Trading old beliefs.
Clive will know it.
Humming old songs.
Clive!
Oh no. no.
Idiot.
Mom, look. Dad's here.
He's committing to the bit.
That's not your dad.
Say that's not your mother.
I hate giving other actors notes, but I feel like you come in so hot, you're not giving yourself anywhere to go.
Who the hell are you?
Okay, I can't work like this.
Oh no.
What the fuck is going on here? Are you not really my dad?
No. These two guys paid me to come here and play your father.
Oh, good Lord.
This is the most shoddy, disorganized production I have ever been a part of. John Rubinstein would never stand for this.
Oh, God, wait, hang on.
Clive, just listen. Okay.
You think you can fuck with my head and live?
Oof.
Before you kill us, just hear us out. Look, I'm sorry we lied and said we were your dad. What is a dad?
Oh my gosh.
Someone who roots for you to do your best and who's proud of you when you work hard and you win.
What do you mean?
We told you could pass that math test, and you did it. Didn't that feel good?
This is gonna go so sour.
We were encouraging you to reach your full potential.
We did all that. Didn't you feel good about yourself?
This is insane.
I did.
You've really turned things around. Your grades are better. You're smiling more.
I've been thinking about taking guitar lessons.
What? That's fantastic.
We're gonna be at every recital.
Really?
Absolutely. We are not going anywhere.
Bring it in here.
It worked.
I'm so fucking proud of you, bud.
This is weirdly.
There you go.
So stupid.
This is so demented, and it's kind of touching.
What do you say we have some cake?
Yeah! And something healthy.
All right, don't undermine me in front of him.
I like that they committed to the bit
Wow.
here. I wonder if that'll carry into the future. If he's just going to be their little buddy now.
Yeah. Clive becomes another main character.
Real quick and real talk. Moving money is something we have to constantly do around here. As much fun as it is here, it's also a business as well. Some reality that even sometimes I have a hard time contending with. So you got to pay people. You got to send money fast. And you got to keep everything simple. And that is why we actually use CASHAPP. For you guys who are unaware, CASHAPP is a financial services platform that lets you send, receive, and manage money all in one app. And it does it instantly. And so, yes, at Real Rejects, we actually will use CASHAPP to pay people because, you know, we work with like creators, collaborators, freelancers, speed matters. Nobody wants to wait days or jump through hoops. And with CASHAPP, it's quick, clean, and it just works. And what really gives CASHAPP its edge, I will say, is how frictionless it is. Signing up is fast. I don't know how many times I've had to mention that. And sending money takes seconds, again, fast. And everything happens in real time. Security is a big reason we trust it. With Security Lock, CASHAPP requires Face ID or biometric authentication to your account. If you're about to send money to someone new and something looks off, CASHAPP will warn you before it goes through. Plus, there's 24/7 monitoring behind the scenes. And with the CASHAPP card, you can instantly lock or unlock your card right from your phone. So, download the CASHAPP today. For a limited time, new CASHAPP customers can earn $10 if they use code SECURE10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply. CASHAPP is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by CASHAPP's bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Southern Bank. Member FDIC. Discount and promotions provided by CASHAPP, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures. Talk about money. So we got to say all that. Legalities. Thank you, CASHAPP, for working with us and for helping to keep us working with other people.
Yeah.
Wow. Dude,
Oh,
that
man.
was funnier than the last episode. that
was hilarious.
That was bloody brilliant. Oh, jeez. It's like we get a TED movie every week. It's like a TED movie every single week.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Holy crap.
This is the ideal movie to turn into a show.
Oh, absolutely.
Wow. First off, a little housekeeping here, but don't want to take it for granted. Our patrons, our Royal Rejects, many of you guys are the reason why we ended up watching this show because of you guys requesting it so much. We see at our Patreon page how many of you guys are actually watching this. So thank you so much for supporting the channel, going the extra mile, being Royal Rejects. Great way to offset many copyright claims. And full disclosure, TED 1 was not easy to get up. It kept getting blocked by NBC Universal. So imagine this will be a similar case. So thank you guys for helping us out because every one of those re-edits, costs extra time. You know how it goes. So thank you. And additionally, you can get discounts at RegenNationShop.com if you become yourself a Royal Reject. And you become a Righteous Reject by getting a tea. And we have several things over there exclusively with highlights and watch-alongs included. And the prepper team, thank you for editing this down. All right. Wow. Holy crap. Do you know your father?
I do.
Huh?
I do.
Do you know your dad?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you like your dad?
Yeah.
Huh? Do you wish your dad was closer to you?
Wow, we're gonna go down that.
Do you wish your dad was a high school boy in a teddy bear
And a teddy
trench
bear?
coat?
Do you think he's neglectful? Do you wish he was more attentive during your dance performances, John? Do you wish when you broke dance, he would break dance with you?
Do you wish he would show you new techniques and moves and mentor you with his breakdancing
Can-
skills he passed on to
Can
you?
he do the coffee grinder too?
Yeah. Can you do a windmill or a head spin?
What? I don't know what we're talking about.
Talking about your father, John.
Open
Yeah.
up, John.
I
It's,
could see-
it's time.
Oh my
We could
god.
see we could see you were laughing because there's all the pain. It
That's
was
right.
really
Oh, definitely.
activating
Yeah.
for you the whole time, John.
Are you not laughing right now? Are you not feeling more joy and openness
Right,
as we
'cause my-
probe the depths of your backstory, your soul, your relationships?
Oh my gosh. My dad's cool.
It's okay. We can talk when the camera's not rolling.
Capiche?
Fair.
We're very proud of you. Just know that.
Okay.
Just no. Takes
We're very
first steps. Step one right there. And
Jesus Christ.
other John, you seem like the one who I was always like, I don't know if you like this TED world or not. I'm always back and forth. I'm like, I'm pretty sure we're on very similar wavelengths. I was like, I never quite tell with Humphrey. He always seems like surprised when he's enjoying it. And am I wrong about that? Or are you like on board? I feel like am I misreading your vibes with the TED world? I'm not sure if I'm off here.
No, I guess not. I mean, I think the flavor I get from this world is like it's comedy that thrives on being incorrigible. So it's like it rides the line, and to me that's part of the fun. Sort of like the dad's confession is a perfect encapsulation of what I'm talking about, because I'm like, this is such a weird pull, and it's a very specific pull,
right?
And it's like, you're making me focus an awful lot on a thing I don't normally ever think about and would be concerned to spend too much time thinking about. And yet you're committing to this bit and everyone's showing up for it. And like you said, it's a well-shot scene, and you know that like you're rooting for them to like go for the drama now.
Yeah.
And so I think the fun is that Seth MacFarlane, like will go places on occasion that aren't exactly my taste, but like I think there's a joy in the thrill of like, I don't know if this is gonna lose me at any point, but like it's so far been such that it always keeps me right inside the bounds of like, this is. You're thinking multiple things at once. You're like, this is ridiculous. This is kind of gross, but also I can't deny that this is hilarious and kudos. You know?
Yeah.
So sometimes they're doing a thing that's like very much up my alley or my sense of humor innately, and then other times they're making me laugh at stuff that's a little outside my purview, which is fun.
Right.
Well, that whole scene was so funny.
Absolutely.
Because when it does bring up the premise of with the dog.
Mm-hmm.
when that first is brought up, my mind is like, that is so gross, and it's like, I'm gonna wait to see how this works out, or are they just being gross?
Yeah,
because it's like the that sentence is not particularly funny when he says it.
Yes, it's not.
It's like, oh, that's just disgusting. and as it proceeds, it worked in the way of where some of the scenes in Ted 2 did not work, where they were playing it so serious. And part of the joke with the Ted 2 scenes that we're playing this so serious, and that's why it's supposed to be funny. And then there were times in Ted 2 where like, well, I feel like you're trying to make a dramatic point right now instead of it being funny because it's being played serious. And this was done so well because of like the directing played it like a real drama confession. There's like no music, there was no amping it up. Like they went, if we play this super duper real, this will be like 10 times funnier. And there was like no hyper editing. They just let you sit with the tension of it. You know? Their responses were like a real war confession. It was a real, it was a really, really like fun. We didn't like the final button line of like, Donnie and I didn't look at each other for the rest of the war. The idea like you're in war. It's the most horrendous shit you're exposed to in wars. And the Vietnam War, which is like known for like the most like just absolute repulsive atrocities that I can never fathom witnessing. This is one incident where we're like, we just couldn't look at each other anymore.
It's changed us fundamentally as men.
That was a wildly funny, man. The dad is just so funny. He's exactly like the kind of person I'd love to like satirize or make fun of or like zero in on jokes that are like that. Where like the whole point is like, no, it's the wrong way of thinking.
Totally.
And then some people think I'm being serious when I'm like, no, the whole point is that it's supposed to, I'm only saying it because it's supposed to be the wrong way of thinking.
Exactly.
Well, the show's motivations are always relatively clear. It's like, you know, that even if it's doing something that's like outlandish or, you know, borderline too edgy or whatever, like you kind of know where the show itself is positioning, like this character's you know, this is a satirization of a dumb perspective or this or that. You know, you kind of always know where the heart's coming from.
Or like an uneducated perspective.
Yeah,
absolutely.
An ignorant perspective.
Yeah. I had it over the weekend with someone who they were admitting something to a group of us of like they were saying the derogatory term, and they were, which Ted has used, but for little people they're like, I don't know why I'm scared of little people, and that they use the other word.
Yeah.
And at first it was like, oh, that's a weird thing to admit, but I'm like, but you're admitting this, so let's hear it out why. And they kept saying they kept saying the other word. And we're like, oh my god, we want to keep hearing you out, but you just changed that. Like, she just went again. Like we're all here to like hear you out. You know, we know it's not a comfortable thing for you to talk about, and like we're not here to judge you, but you know, can you just like start changing the word.
Like the first step toward healing is maybe we don't.
Like, I'm not even trying to like, get you to change your point of view here. Just like maybe, you know, maybe halfway here on this.
Yeah. The first thing we can do is take the weird lull out of this.
It's like you can't learn from it unless you like start talking about it. Like I get it. Like you have to. Sometimes you have a thought of view. You don't know why I think this way, so that's why I'm talking about it. So I can try to think differently or explore why. Maybe.
Good point.
You know, and like you just start. We're all like trying to be like patient and we're like, what? But maybe just change that one word. You just couldn't get on board like an hour and like just couldn't be aware enough to just change it.
Fascinating.
Interesting.
But it was still making us laugh like crazy the whole time while we were listening. I'm like, we want to laugh and take this serious, but it's just kind of like ridiculous that you have this weird phobia.
Well, and the repeat of a funny sounding and not proper word. Like, you know.
Yeah, it was funny.
That sounds like a scene out of the show.
It's not kind of humor. No, this whole show is just so my kind of humor. It's so absurd and
absolutely
and mean in a way that you're like, it's so. I love good stupid comedy because they're so. I love when they're doing this horrible thing. It is so. I've done like mean pranks in real life that, in the end, were a big life lesson, believe me. And I've been reprimanded and scolded and kind of traumatized for my own actions of doing something so stupid. Like, okay, that's not funny. So it's a matter of perspective. When they're doing that mean prank to him, and then when he walks away sad and they feel bad, I'm like, you fucking moron.
Yes. Well, and that's an example of a story like that whole arc is absolutely up my alley. Like they try to bully him back. They feel bad because they're not bullies themselves by nature, and
Yes.
then they try to be his dad, and then they land that plane.
Yeah,
like, we're
surprisingly
just gonna be
enough.
your dad.
Yeah. Jeez.
Like, that's the kind of absurdity I love, that they will, and in a show like this, I'm like, they might actually commit to that, where
Yes.
another show might not, and I would be bummed.
Sure.
You know?
No, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, if you love Seth MacFarlane, this is so like his humor, right? Like, this is a Family Guy episode. I think like John and Ted are like another version of Stewie and Brian, if you guys know those characters. It's very much that prank scene, or
Kinda
that
like
prank.
Peter and Brian too.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. And it's crazy because like they commit to the improvisation. Like, remember when John and Ted are in the diner and they have the mustaches, and then John goes onto his yes and continues with the like abortion joke.
Yeah.
Like, so like at the end of the day, that gallows sense of humor is like perfect.
I must see the time here because YouTube hates that word.
Oh,
get it, Humphrey.
It's around 52 minutes.
I will find it in the raw file.
Okay.
Every host here has been making life really fun.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even know. I didn't know.
on
My bad.
camera.
Oh, good lord.
Now, believe me, you're not Coy, who decides to spitball a word every like.
Oh yeah,
sure. Like this is Ratatouille, Coy. We might get away with what Maturan said in this 10 episode. But maybe don't talk so derogatory about sexual deeds while we're doing Ratatouille.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the colonoscopy joke. Is that a word?
No, I think
Well,
that's
it is
safe.
a word, but it is a
It's
safe
that
word.
age.
Yeah.
It's whitelisted.
People think I'm being like a draconian overlord here or some shit. I'm like, it's not me, guys.
No, I
You probably
understand.
shouldn't say the C word on the kids' movie.
All right. It's not me. Just hate doing like hours of putting a video together for one word to ruin the whole fun for everyone.
Yeah.
Good point. No, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'll tiptoe as best as I can, but
No,
like, yeah,
you could say colonoscopy.
You can say
It's a medical term.
colonoscopy. Proctology is a legitimate science, John.
Oh my gosh. No, yeah, the guy who the nurse or the doctor who speaks to Matty, the father, is a normal like voice actor for Family Guy and American Dad.
It started to dawn on me.
Yeah. He does a lot of like the extra characters, but otherwise, yeah, this show is hilarious. It is like, again, Family Guy or American Dad or whatever Seth MacFarlane like live action. So if that is your cup of tea, this will tickle your pickle. Like this is totally up your alley.
It's for Willy or Nilly, you know what I mean? Willy or Nilly.
Yeah, this will bumble your yumbles.
But yeah, again, Ted is. I'm excited for episode 3 or 4, whatever. If we can continue to do this, so yeah, let's keep rocking and rolling.
This was my face hurts from laughing in different fashions.
No,
Absolutely.
it was truly like an amazing time of television. I was
Give this show the Emmy.
I was really delighted. I came in like really like low energy and brain foggy, and like I really can't really turn my head too much. I felt it while we were watching. Like, oh, I'm in pain.
Oh, shit.
But the show was just making me laugh so much.
Good.
And sometimes it started to hurt more because of how much I was laughing. I was like, well, I welcome the pain. Because yeah, this is a true. I'm pulling up the questions from our patrons. This is a true. What's today's date that we're doing this?
It is February the
2nd.
2nd.
Groundhog Day.
Year of our Lord. Oh, hey. Do we know? Were we getting 6 more weeks of winter?
Yeah, Punxsutawney Phil.
Yeah. Hey, see, you understood reference.
Well,
Absolutely.
This is very much its own. It's a sitcom too, you know, because of how it moves.
Yeah.
Even the whole thing with Ted and John, you know, becoming like bickering like lovers. Like I've seen that so many times. In some of the
absolutely.
sitcoms,
Yeah.
or, like the 2 straight characters are now behaving like a couple, or something like that, or doing the Dallas Friends. Usually, you've seen Friends. That's a very similar thing with the chick and the duck. You know?
Absolutely.
Like shit just happens. They do that a lot. Like, oh, it's funny because they're kind of gay right now. But yeah, no, that was a great time of television. These guys are all really funny. It just got funnier. All right, let's do some questions from the patrons. Oh, didn't we also have one that was? I thought we missed one last time, right?
Oh, did we?
I believe so. It's just you control F the word Ted.
And a
And
lot of
there's
words
a
have
lot
Ted.
of words that have the letters of T-E-D there. So we have so many questions. It's fine. We'll have to skip that. Sorry. We were like, we'll do it. We'll catch up next time. And now we can't find it. Sorry to whomever that was. I apologize. That is my fault.
Oh, it's okay.
We'll figure it
We
out.
can
No
find
worries.
it for episode 3 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Captain Fernandez. I think the series is funnier than the movies. I initially thought it was due to the episodic nature of television, but now I think it's because of the supporting cast. Do you guys think the show is funnier? And if so, why? I have a response. Do you guys have a response?
I do.
I would love to hear yours, guys.
You go first, John. Humphrey.
In some ways, I mean, there are many charms of the Ted movies. It was very fun to watch them recently. I think as of now, this is the version I would rather jump into and like hang out in,
right?
Because it's like, yeah, I do agree. I think the supporting cast that they've assembled here is really appealing. And whenever it's fun when you catch yourself going, oh, John and Ted aren't even here, and I'm still having fun, and I'm still kind of happy to be with other characters. I like the family. And especially, I mean, no shade to Wahlberg, but I really, really like young John here.
Yeah.
And they're, I don't know, there's something endearing just in a different way that I really like about that.
Nice.
I'm not sure if the show's had it, 'cause there's like defining bits in the Ted movies. I don't know if the show's had any of those yet, where it's like, but as a whole experience, because it's pared down into an episode length. Like, I don't know if I would love the episodes as much if we were binging it. I really like. I actually really like it as a one episode at a time experience.
100%.
Good point.
Maybe 2 episodes together is good, but one episode at a time really helps preserve it. I think because Seth MacFarlane he's been made fun of for, he'll just go on a little long, and perhaps that's where like some of the qualms. Even though again, Ted 2 really, I got those up for me. It was a little like overstayed its welcome in some jokes. This one it's because it's tighter and because the heart is more present throughout, and perhaps because of the more intimate containedness of it, it's more identifiable. I think more relatable. So I feel like I'm gonna edge it out to the like there's something that's like kind of a fun ick about the movies where I don't really get as much like an icky thing with the show.
Yeah.
There's just like it's like a shade lighter. It's like that I think that extra dose of sitcom actually kind of makes it just ever so cozier while not ever sacrificing the raunch or the mean stuff or whatever else is in the soup,
Yeah. There's something more fun to it. When it's like a kid. You forgive a lot of the
there's less like this Mark Wahlberg guy is kind of sad character. And his relationship isn't doing very well, and he's they broke up at the end of after the first movie, and then and now we're litigating Ted's soul, and like you admire what the movies are doing partly because of the meme of like, oh, we're doing a movie of this and we're taking it seriously, and Mark Wahlberg is here and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
but I don't know. It's weird. I think they can shift into that mode here, but it's less all the time. It's a little more fantasy in a way. I don't know. I don't know how to quite describe it. It's, but yeah.
So far, I mean, because we've only watched 2 episodes, I don't know. I mean, I'd lean towards the TV show. The movies do have a little more heart, especially the first one. But yeah, the TV show seems, again, because it's so contained, like you can have more fun. You can kind of get away with a lot of more stuff. But yeah, I'd lean towards the TV show. But who knows how the other episodes pan out. I hope they're all kind of similar. So
yeah. Let's read one more here. Jay Rushton, question: was episode funny or was it unbearable to watch there?
Lol.
It was bearable.
I think it was.
It was bear-tastic.
It was very,
it tickled my
very
pickle.
funny. It wingled my wangle.
Yeah.
And
I'm not gonna use any expressions anymore. Fuck that.
I thought you would reach for floats your boat, but tickle your pickle is a good one too. We like a pickle. And hey, what a good submission from Captain Fernandez. I didn't even clock that Giorgia Whigham was her name the first time, but that is, as you verified, Shea Whigham's daughter. Excellent character actor. I like her a lot as well.
Yeah, she's cool.
All right, guys. Well, that's it for Ted, episode 2. Let's gear up for season 2 as we continue on next week every Friday. See you guys.